Now, what happened on that day? The previous day, I had made a video about some deductions that have been going on in my mother's account, GT Bank account. So I made the video and I said, the next day, I will be going to GT Bank. So all of them, everybody knew I was going to GT Bank. To the best of my knowledge, everyone knew that I was going to GT Bank. So that day, myself and my mom, we entered GT Bank with one of my friends, right? When we entered GT Bank, I wanted to go and collect the bank statement. I said, Mommy, more request bank statement first. More know what they go on. That is in case before they'll temper with them. You understand? I said, okay. So while we were there trying to fill the form, one of their staff from up came down and said, VDM, okay, you are here. Let's go up, right? So I said, no, I want to collect bank statements first. They said, no, let's go up. We'll do everything up. So we moved upstairs, myself, my mom, and the guy. So to show transparency, the guy turned the screen of the computer to us. He started looking for the problem. Went back and forth, looked for the problem, pressed his computer, and then he said, oh, maybe she took a loan. Okay, let's look at the loan. You understand? So he went up and said, she took a loan. The loan of 200,000 naira. I said, Mommy, you take a loan and you want the complaint, say that they come out your money. She said that she didn't take a loan. The guy said it was a quick loan. Then he showed when she was credited. She said she don't even know the code of quick loan. So how she press quick loan? Do you understand? And it makes sense. Then we said, okay, immediately the loan came in. Let's see how they spent the money, you know. So the guy said, yes, that's true. So the guy checked and saw that when they collected the loan, they transferred to one girl in our office. You understand? And I asked my mom, say, you say you know collect loan. How far? They transferred to this person. Wait till you buy. I said the girl they said something. But then again, we moved on. Then we see say my mother do tithes. She pay for tithes for church. I said, Mommy, you know say you know collect loan. I will come pay for tithes. Say she no collect loan. She don't know the code, so how she take collect loan? So you spend money when you don't know how it come about. She say she don't know, but she don't collect any loan. So I can't think. I don't want to go back. I can't think. Say, okay, yes, maybe she feels saying me don't fund the account. You know, we check her salary time. Salary time don't pass when they collect. So they try to measure them up. Then they can't say she collect loan again another time. So that second loan again still also went to that first person's account. But this account now of this person that they credited, that first person that they first credited on the first loan, the person no longer work with my mom. So my mom was like, you see, this is another one now. The girl don't work with us. So how did they transfer to her? So we started doing one or two, speaking within ourselves, like sometimes, you know, some people go carry NIN, go collect loan. You know, those times when they say COVID-19 loan, and some of all these people, they'll go to like different local governments, collect their NIN, tell them that they want to give them money for loan, but they'll not use those NIN to later go and be collecting loan on their behalf, and they'll be the one to pay. You know, we was just checking and doing all these things, but my mom said she doesn't know the code. So how did she collect the loan? Anyway, 2 plus 2, I said, okay, you know what? No wahala. You don't know anything about phone. And we now found out that our phone does not even have password. And this phone, they don't use phone at work. So if let's say that they keep the phone for gate, so anything could have happened. I just said, okay, no problem. How much is remaining? Right? How much is remaining? They say 67,000. I said, okay, I funded 400k to the account, because that account now, I don't put money there for my mom again. I say, get access bank. You understand? When I take wire steady money, she get access bank. That GT bank was just there because she has been complaining about this thing for the longest. So after that, they now called me from head office from GT Bank. When they called me, we were now talking. And I said, see, there's a need for you people to, even if at all, you understand, maybe they get some kind of authentication. So I was saying that to the staff that was there, the one that was doing the investigations. I said, there's a need to do a 2-factor authentication. When nobody, no, it's not everybody that can just access your phone. If they know the code, they'll just quickly request it, you know, and then they can just do transfer without you knowing, and they'll just delete the alert. So you will not even know. They'll leave it at your last alert. You know, we're just talking. I say, at least put an authentication that when they press the quick loan, you know, they'll snap. And I say, okay, when I come out, I'll explain everything that happened and raise an awareness on this loan and how people should not give people their NIN because of all these local government empowerment, like loan, like they do all this COVID-19, all this relief fund. I say protect your NIN. I was coming to explain what had happened in the bank and also create an awareness. So they thanked me. We came to the first floor. They brought souvenir. They said, oh, thank you, VDM. You don't have a problem anytime. They even said, open an account with us. I said, GT Bank. Oh, mom, I know like GT Bank, but let's see how it's going to go. You know, we should have just spoke, and that was it. Next thing, we're about to exit the staircase to go down, then go outside. Police just came. When police came, I said, what did happen? The policeman stood. I said, police, what's happening? He blocked us from going down. I'm like, excuse you, why are you stopping us? The police that they brought did not even know why he's stopping us. Do you understand? Why are you stopping us? The police no fit talk. Then one other guy on white now went to go and tell the guy something, right? He told the guy something. The guy now said, no, why are you stopping them? Leave them alone. Do you understand? Apparently the guy did not hear what the guy was saying. Even after the guy was telling them that leave them alone, right? The guy refused. This particular guy refused with the police. Do you understand? They refused with the police. We now went, he now said, please, Verydarkman, because it was now embarrassing. Let's go to my office. We went to his office. I said, wait, are you not an Oga? If you are telling your junior colleague that he should let us go, why is he not holding us? Do you understand? Plus, see where the problem is. Me, I don't operate GT Bank. The person that went with me does not operate GT Bank. Now, my mama, they operate GT Bank. Then I said, okay, maybe that guy that went with me, maybe he has done something, maybe he recorded. He now said, do I know that before this police came, that particular guy had come to him, the CSO, he had come to him to search his phone if he recorded, and he saw that nothing. So alarm came out again and said, okay, come and search his phone. Is there a problem? The guy it was just very rude. Do you understand? Now, I know you operate GT Bank. If at all you want to hold anybody, if there's a problem, and my mama do something for Uncle Farm. I don't know if you understand. But me that does not operate a GT Bank, why are you holding me? Now, when I brought out my camera, I was not angry. And I said, tell me why you are holding me. This took for like 5 minutes. Tell me why you are holding me in the bank. I don't operate the bank. What is the problem? The policeman could not answer. Do you understand? The policeman will drag. The guy no agree. I don't diverse. Now, me, I won't push the police guy, but you get uniform. And you have to respect the uniform. If not, I be one push him, I no go lie. Because you don't pay me. Do you understand? Okay? It's no wala. Drag. Finally, signal come. The guy just do as if, same way they go. I didn't know that there was a plan. Do you understand? I didn't know that there was a plan. Now, before I continue the story, GT Bank, you will explain why you held me hostage in your bank. You will explain why you kidnapped me in your bank, because I don't operate your bank. I don't use your bank. That's number one. Number two of this whole thing, I am not wanted in Nigeria. When you say a wanted man came into your bank, as a wanted man, wanted man don't enter your bank, so you go hold on till security operative come. Number three, you are not an executive arm in the government. Do you understand? You are not even an executive arm. So I want to know why you held me in your bank for 5 minutes. Even though I know why, but you don't have that right to hold me. And again, the whole video, they say my phone. Do you understand? But even at that, even if those videos no come out from EFCC hand and my phone, because my phone did here, under the protocol and whatever, I know you have to have CCTV footage all over your bank. So you will provide that CCTV footage of that first floor. I noticed that you people release some CCTV footage that does not align. You understand? You cut and join. Do you understand? You cut and join, you drop them. And you know fully well. See, that is not what happened. You held me in the bank. You kidnapped me in the bank. Held me hostage in your bank. We will go up there. You understand? We are coming there because I'm definitely going to sue you all. You all are going to pay me. Because I don't use your bank. I don't get dollar. I don't get anything for your bank. Why did you hold me in your bank? If you had a problem, you for hold my mama. Maybe my mama thief. You for Uncle Farm. We go dead there. But you specifically held me hostage in your bank. Me and my friend that don't operate your bank. Now, let's move on. After that, I don't diverse. I see which kind of thing they happen. But I don't get feeling. Now, we went downstairs. I now opened that their cube. I went outside. My friend that tried to open the cube could not come out. It was also held there. I didn't know all these things were trying to delay me. I didn't know they were trying to delay me, but I had some feelings. Now I can't go outside the bank. I stood in front of the bank. One of the staff came and started harassing me again. By this time, Daddy Oga Seth came outside. I was like, what is going on? You know, they were trying to snap me. Somebody was trying to snap me. He said, I beg, you cannot snap me. I said, outside the bank, not even inside the bank, outside the bank premises, outside their front fence, not inside, front fence, outside. I said, I'm not in the bank. What's the problem? Then I changed. I go police me. I go slap. You know, I was angry. So some people, they were not like, what did happen? Why are you harassing him? No worry. Some people go stick on the call. More people are now coming. So that guy, and I stood. I was still waiting for him. The person inside the GT Bank. I didn't know all this while. Now delay taxes. Immediately he came outside. We just enter car. As we enter car, as I just make the turn, boom, motor just brackets me, come on, gun, back. Open door, if you hear me, I'm under arrest. My mother, they shout, they just crack gun, face my mother, crack gun, face the guy ready for front seats. That one did the shake. Now, me, being me, I wanted to say, under arrest for what? And maybe sit down on the ground and say, until you tell me why I'm under arrest, I'm not going anywhere. But my mother don't the scream. The guy don't the shake. Do you understand? I see how they were moving. I said, okay, you know what? Let me just obey. What's the worst that can happen? Next thing, the guy just slapped me for head. Come on, just put blindfold for the other guy face. Just try car. See man, they enter inside. I said, bro, you don't need to slap me, bro. Talk to me, no man. Go enter the car. Not the fear you're gone, bro. If you talk to me, no man, I will enter your car. I am a Nigerian. I don't run. I'm not a fugitive. Do you understand? I'm not wanted in the country. I don't run. I don't hide. So what's with this treatment? Just push me back. Enter the car. Lock the door. The driver say, don't fuck up. This trying that. We're not going. We just move forward. They carried my mother at the back of the other car. They drove behind us. We got to the front. The guy just came out, just crack his gun. Just say, open your phone. Open your phone. She said, open your phone. Me, I no answer. Then I looked at the guy. They saw that the guy was shaking. Then I said, I will fucking shoot your legs. Open your phone. This guy almost pissed in his pants. It traumatized this guy, bro. Now, he was not shaking. He now opened the phone and now gave them. And I said, "Did open your phone?" Now, me, I don't look, say, the target is this guy. Like, they will always use this guy to get to me. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to him. I shall just carry the phone and I give them. See, I just want to put the phone off. That's what they said. Shall carry. They blindfolded me, blindfolded us. We're going. Now, me, I know Abuja very well. I knew where they took me from. And because I know Abuja, and I know the Mumu, I knew, okay, this road will follow. If not DSS, they'll follow like this, right? We passed. We're going. They went straight. When they turned to use the other bridge, before the Beggar Bridge, yes, the bridge before the Beggar Bridge, when we turned, that's Mabuchi Bridge. When they turned down, they were still going. My eye, I just feel, I closed my eye, I don't see anything. We're moving. Then we now got to Beggar Bridge. I know Beggar Bridge from the sound and the noise. I think that was where they dropped my mother off on the road. We now move. When we're going, I was wondering which place where we go. They can't be taking me to area 1. No headquarters to area 1. Then next thing, we now got to the stadium area. They now turned. When they turned by City Gate, I said, are we going to, in my head, I was like, are we going to the Air Force Base? What do you want to go do for Air Force Base? Like, are we going to the prisons? Are we going to Kuje? Are we going to, no, for Kuje, they need to pass a judgment. I need to be convicted. And I was just thinking, then immediately they took a turn. When they took a turn, I knew we were going to EFCC. I knew we were going to EFCC. And when we got there, they blindfolded me and boom, took inside. And we went upstairs straight to the cell. They threw me inside, they removed the blindfold, I just sat down. Then after like 2-3 hours, they came, they got me, everywhere was dark. Then they brought me outside, sat down, and then I said, VDM, this is the EFCC. They now put on their cameras. When they put on their cameras, then I said, we are going to interview you now, and you are going to answer everything we are going to ask you. They said that. I said, I'm not going to answer you anything. First of all, why did you kidnap me? You would have sent me an invitation. I will come. I am not running. I don't fear nobody. Police send me an invitation. I go there because I'm not a thief. Do you understand? I'm not a thief. I'm not a criminal. So why did you kidnap me like that? They said, we sent you an invite. I said, I did not see any invite. If you send me an invite, I will see it. Now, let me tell you the craziest part. I have access to my email now. I still don't see an invite. There's no invite on my email. I don't check out no invite anywhere. Do you understand? I don't see invite, but that's by the way. So they said they sent me an invite, and that they tried to send it on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is blocked. They tried to do this, they tried to do that. I said, bro, you kidnapped me and you traumatized my mother in front of her. You were cracking gun in my hair, cracking gun to her head and everything. You can't do that. Do you understand? Send me until you show me an invite. I am not going to answer you. They returned me back to the cell. That was on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, nothing happened. On Monday, we came down. Do you understand? Now, let's go back to Friday. While we were with them, they said, and your lawyer is here. Your lawyer just came. I said, my lawyer just came. How? So you know my lawyer. Why didn't you send the invite to my lawyer since you could not reach me? Since you say you have tried every means, you could not reach me. Why didn't you send it to my lawyer? Why declare me wanted? Do you understand? Why declare me wanted? So we don't send an invite, call. Now he's wanted. Do you understand? It would have made sense. So obviously something fishy was going on. Do you understand? But I don't want to draw any conclusion now. But something fishy was going on. At the end of the day, I was kidnapped. So they took me inside. I stayed. On Monday they came. When they came on Monday, now so everything starts. Let's say Verydarkman. Now, I was expecting that they will bring a petition to say, this is a petition, this is what you did, XYZ, this is what you did. Let me say a petition. I now noticed that these people did not have a petition. There was nothing, there was no petition against me anywhere. Again, I now noticed from the way they were asking the questions, I now knew that these people don't have anything on me. They are trying to discover now. They are curious. They are trying to discover. And I say, wait, there's no problem. They are not just happy the way I was bashing them online. That was my conclusion. I said, these people are not happy the way I was entering them online. That's their problem. Calling them corrupt and everything, it affects them. That's the problem. But again, the way I was moved, another thing that I believe up to now, like it is political, but I'm not going to say it. You understand? Won't move. I won't say nothing, right? So they started with the first question. They brought out this picture. They say, can you identify the people in this picture? I said, I don't know anybody here. The only person I can identify is Peruzzi. I said, do you know this man on the left? I said, I don't know him. They said, do you know this other guy that's close to you wearing the jeans? I said, I don't know him. They say, you don't know this guy? I said, I have never seen him in my life. I said, okay. So, who is Peruzzi? I said Peruzzi is an international musician. He's a very big star. Peruzzi is a star. You understand? So everybody knows Peruzzi. It's okay. But you say you don't know this man. I say yes. It's okay. So you are holding money here and you have sprayed money. Naira mutilation. I say, well, How would you know I sprayed money? The fact that money, what you call money, is on the air, does that mean I sprayed it? Secondly, how are you sure that I am holding money? He said, so what are you holding? I said, it is prop money. Say prop money. Say prop money is fake money. I say fake money is an intention to have the real thing. Do you understand? Then faking it is fraud. So it is not fake money. It looks like money. So I will call it replica. They say, no, it's fake. I say it's replica money. You understand? They say, okay. So prop money. Where did you get the prop money and how much did you buy it? I said, prop money. I said, I didn't buy it. I said, for Lagos, so it's on the traffic. I just did for traffic lights. I see one guy. The guy said, Verydarkman. I said, what are you holding? I don't sell money for Lagos. Nothing what I know they do for this Lagos. Then he said, no, this is prop money. Oh, that they use it in acting and shooting skit and everything. You understand? I said, let me see. Now dash me bundles. And that is what we have on the picture. So that is not money. And I said, okay, I should write it down. I wrote. Then I said, I don't know this guy. Say yes. They say, that is Coco P. I say, ooh, this guy is Coco P. Say yes. I say, no, this is not Coco P. Because this person looks angry. His face is not arranged for me to know this is Coco P. But to me, this is not Coco P. And I don't know him. Now I say, okay. Then I brought the video of Coco P when he was on fire, when I did direct. Then I said, who is this? I say, this is Coco P. I know this person. I'm my guy. Do you understand? So this is Coco P. They say, then this person is who? I say, I don't know this guy. But I know this one. And I say, okay. So this person here is also holding money. Where did you get it from? I say, I gave him the prop money. They say, but you say you don't know him. How did you give somebody that you don't know prop money? I said, the person, it was in the moment. And when you are in a moment, you can do anything. So I just wanted my picture to be fine. So I just gave him. And then we used the prop money to make the picture final. It's okay. No problem. I wrote that. Then I brought Messi Chinwo matter up. Messi Chinwo and Easy T. Then I said that all the videos I make, that they pay me to make them, particularly in the case of Messi Chinwo and Easy T. I said it is an insult to me that they would think that people pay me to make video. That anything I make, any video I make, it is because I want to make them and it is my own opinion to make. Do you understand? And it is my fair comment I make. They say, okay, I should write it down that I was not paid. I said, obviously I was not paid and nobody can pay me. Do you understand? Now, I now said, let's go back again. I said, you asked me about this Naira. What happened to Okoya children? I did not ask Okoya children. You talked about Okoya children, but you did not do anything to Okoya children. Then I said that the Okoya own, that they called their family. That day they were going to their house to make some arrests, that the boys were not home, and they invited the boys, and the boys came. I said, but you people did not report to the public that the boy came. That everything just died down. They said EFCC cannot come out and be explaining everything. But I said that was a public matter. The public needs to be updated. And a lot of people were thinking the law is for the rich and not for the poor. To make it balanced, you would tell the public. They said EFCC does not work like that until after their investigation. Then I understood. Then one of them said, but sincerely, you know that they did not mutilate Naira, that they were just shooting skits. I said, oh wow, they were just shooting skits. I said, no problem. Skit, I say yes. So from then on, I started using skits as a reason for my prop money. So back to the Messi Chinwo. They talked about the Messi Chinwo a little bit, but I knew they were going to come back to it. So they talk about the Messi Chinwo, the EZT, and I say it was my own fair comment because Messi Chinwo now bring the matter come online. So it is my fair comment. It's not my business. I just spoke. So I tried to see if they were paying me to make videos. That didn't work. They said, okay, I should go back up. I went back up, I slept, they brought food for me, they were nice. The officers there, they were professional, they were nice, nothing, we were interacting, talking and, we interacted fine. They brought me back again the next day. Got back again, then they started with my earnings. They said, how do I make money? I told them. They said, do Facebook pay me? I said, yes, that the page is monetized. They said, okay, how much do they pay you in a month? We did calculation. Say since I started doing Facebook, about 40-50 million naira has come into my account from Facebook, right? So, explain. I said, oh, 40-50 million don't come. But do you know the irony of it? I said, no, I am in debt. I am owing the person that pays me. Because almost all the money that comes out of that Facebook, I use it to do charity works. I use it to do charity work. And I am owing. And there's proof that I'm owing. Open the phone. The first thing you see when you go to the person that manages my Facebook account, you see that I'm currently owing the person £5,000. That is equivalent to 10-point-something million naira. If pounds is 2,000, that means I'm owing him 10 million naira. And this is the person that funded my account from Facebook earnings. So basically, I use it. If they even chat the person up tomorrow, he will tell you. Do you understand? Now, my other means of getting money, everything, there's proof. Do you understand? And I say some people dash me money randomly. Like the first me now just say, VDM, man, just squeeze like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 sometimes to me. And guess what? Those money goes to charity as well. Surprisingly. But that day now I know say I'm useless. You see, it was in EFCC, I found out that I was useless. I didn't have anything. Now EFCC, now I make me say, I have been just living my life for people and not for myself. Anyways, we move. They say the YouTube. I say YouTube, they just activated it. When was that? And there have been a lot of bans. So I've not really gotten money from YouTube yet. But to be very honest, I am not a money person. So whatever money that comes out of it, I honestly don't use it for myself. I told them, and I said, there's proof. Go through my accounts, go through everything. You see it. You see how money leaves. And you see, start work, start this. Even without the one I post on media, it is there. It is charity works I use my money to do. Then they say, okay. Then they brought the NGO. They say, how does money come into the NGO? I explained. I said, people that contribute money. Do you understand? Now, the craziest part. They're not saying, have you ever transferred money from your NGO to this account? And I say, no. If I have, there's proof. You'll see it from the bank statement. Nothing I've left. The money that I've moved out of that NGO so far is about 30 million, 20 million to NATIP. And that 10 million is for the borrow we did in Jos. As a matter of fact, it was about 10.6, but I spent over 600K of my money, which I supposed to get it from the NGO, but it is my own contribution done with the NGO to spend. So I said, why did I create the NGO? I told them that the reason for creating the NGO was original. The original plan is that, okay, we'll go start up something inside the public school where children will learn work. A lot of children will start learning how to do handwork so that they can sustain them and take their eyes off fraud, cultism, and the rest so that they can be engaged. Do you understand? But considering the fact that the federal government also want to start doing that in the primary schools, I can't do that as well, right? So we are looking for a place to start up our own, maybe get a land somewhere around Abuja, build something big, so different people around Nigeria can come. If you like, come from outside, they can come and learn. It is free. And also, we have borehole project to do. We included the borehole water project because different communities don't have water. And I just put a number online, and we are currently working on it. But nothing so far left the account. Do you understand? To me, so nothing. So we move again. Then they said, all this money that came from Facebook and social media that I have not been paying tax. Then I said, tax, okay? I say, Facebook in Nigeria, people don't earn from it. Nigerians are not eligible to earn. So all these our accounts, some people, like me now, it was the people that approached me and I gave them. Do you understand? I didn't know until later that they were earning from it. So I gave them. When they started, we started building together and then they were not paying. But the person that collects this money, they collect tax from him. So if he's paying tax there, how am I going to pay tax here again? I don't know if you understand. But he said, no, that I still need to pay tax in Nigerian tax since I made the content in Nigeria. I said, no, I don't know. But if the problem is about me not paying tax, you go gather all the money together. I go pay him once. Gather all the tax so I don't evade. I go pay him. That's not a problem. Do you understand? Then they say, okay, we want you to declare your assets. When it was time to declare my assets, they brought the asset book. I said at that time, I know how useless I did. And when they bring assets book, I know say I'm useless. I know say I'm useless. They say movable assets. I put in my FJ Cruiser. 2006 model, which I bought, as at the time, I think I bought it 4.5 million, I'll be 5 million, I'll be 6 million, I forgot it, but I think it's around 4.5. I wrote it down. How much is it now? I think it is worth 10 or 13 million now. You understand? So I put it there. Then I said, is that all? Now, I said, nah, don't say I useless. Is that all? Yes. He comes strike on me and say, wait, oh, that's the only car I actually have. You know, every other car I drive, it is because I know somebody that owns a car place. And because of security reasons, sometimes I go back and say, bros, I see so people, they follow me yesterday and people don't know my car. I beg, make I borrow this one. Sometimes you say, okay, if you use this one, if you use this one, if you use this one. Or will you want to buy? I can be collecting money from you small. Do you understand? I say, no, I don't need the car. What do I need the car for when I travel around? So I just explain. I just say, okay, well, let's come back to the story. Now, they now open the other paper. They say immovable assets, I no get. They open the other side. Landed documents, I no get land. House, I no get house. Any other property, I don't have. And when I say, wait a minute, I actually don't have all these things. So, do you understand? They opened the other side. And I said, okay, if there's anybody's money with me, if I'm helping anybody save money, I say no. If anybody helping me save money, I no get. The EFCC people, they were surprised. Then I say, okay, do you have gold, jewelries in the bank, something valuable? I don't have. At this point, they thought I was lying, but they knew they don't do the investigation. Obviously, this boy does not have any of those things, right? They probably look like, what did they go on? Like, the guy gonna say, like, you don't have any gold at all. I say, I don't like gold. I don't have nothing, bro. I don't have nothing. I drive a 2006 FJ Cruiser. But all these things don't matter to me. I said, these things don't matter. These are material things. I don't need them for nothing. But it is my own life. People live to acquire all those things. You understand? I want to just live a normal life. If I have the opportunity, I create opportunities for everybody. And that's it. It's not for clout. It's not a fake life. It is my real lifestyle. This is who I am. Helping people is who I am. This is who I am. Do you understand? That one passed. They went through the church estate. So the only assets I had was the FJ Cruiser. I don't have no land, no landed property, no house, nothing, which was surprising to them. I told them if they ever go and see anything anywhere in my name, they can carry it. Or in the name of in short, in the name of anybody where they house, because nobody gets. The only one land where my mama died many years ago, where church, all of them gather money, they buy for church. And she never know, she said she won't go build one thing one time, but she know the money. Anyways, that one passed. So at this point, I knew they don't have anything on me. Do you understand? I knew 100%, say nothing on me. Now, they now brought my DOM account, my dollar account. They now saw that over $12,000 have entered the account. So they now went back to in time, when all those $20, $30, they entered the account. So they now said I should explain. When I saw the names of the people there, I now laughed. And I said, well, I don't talk on before online, and I'll say it. I said, bro, a few years ago, I was a sexual content creator. 2016, I posted normal pictures. Then some magazines from the US reached out through Instagram, and they said they like what I do, that they will pay me $50 per picture. But I felt like they wanted to cheat me. I said no, say I no agree. But that blog now still contacted me and said, oh, that they will post me, I will gain more followers. Then from there, maybe I'll get more opportunity, but they like my pictures. But it is strictly for me to get followers to see my craft and people that will worship African skin and African body. I said, oh, no problem. So I did that. I gave them, they posted. When they posted, I got followers then. That time my account name was Black Epiphany then. So from there now, I now posted on Twitter, because I opened Twitter 2014. I now posted on Twitter at around that kind 2018, 2019. People were now following. Then 2020 during COVID, that was when everything started. Different women was messaging me, man, I like you Verydarkman, I like your body, you know, snap your chest. If I watch it, I'm going to come. You know, I like your strong arms. Different people all over the world. Do you understand? They were asking open OnlyFans who will subscribe, you know. Well, that was how it started. So first person, I sold picture to one woman, a picture of me standing like this. I covered my bulasha and like this. The woman paid. Do you understand? But they now sent it to, it was Naira. I think they gave somebody with Naira. I don't teach her. They paid. So one particular day, I now send pictures to one girl. So she now sent money through Western Union. So when I now found out that it wasn't a girl, it was a man. So a lot of those people that disguised as girls were actually men that were gay, where they like my pictures. So that time, if you see my DM, I can do everything for you and anything. Me, it is in a babes. I'm not saying a man. So when I found out, I now increased the money I was charging, because it don't happen, Like, what do I care? I'm not gay. You know, now they do the fantasy, and they get the money, not to consign me. You know, so I increased the money, and they were still paying. Now, why did I stop? One of them now got married. And all those things will happen, you say, won't marry. He constantly tell me, say, I am in love with you. Now, when I say, I beg, don't they go, don't they pass, be careful. There were two actually. The other one not married, this one married. I say, don't they pass, be careful. I can't talk, say, these old scripts that we're playing since, I beg, I am not gay. Do you understand? And that was how, boom, 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 I leave the matter. Do you understand? I just come on my hand. If they contact me, they were contacting me then. I can pay you $5,000, I can pay you $3,000. If they were increasing my money on the steady, I said, I'm not coming back to this life. I am not gay. I am not interested. I left it. Do you understand? So I explained. When I explained everything. They said, okay. So I gave full details. I gave them, I said, even the contact of these people, you can get it anytime. Call them and ask them. They will tell you. Nobody was being defrauded. It was I like you, and it was even a contractual or something from the onset. They were the ones who said, I'm going to take care of your life. I'm going to change your life. In short, that was the word of the other one. I'll change your life. Anything you want in this life, I'll give you. Even when I did Dubai, see, they send me money. When I did Dubai. When I leave Nigeria, I go to Dubai. But she was still sending me some small money. Do you understand? I want to come and meet you. I said, I beg, I'm not gay. You say, okay, I'll wait until you at least, I'll wait until you start liking men. I said, I don't like men. Continue the script. Anyways, I gave them that story. You understand? They thought I would be shy. I gave them the story. Gave them the story about my life. I said I've posted it online anyway, so people know that. So we moved. Now I told them something. There was one part that gave me money. You understand? Even up to recent time, I said I'm not going to tell them. They asked me. I told them. I said I can't tell the public this. It is not illegal. It is very legal. I said I can't tell the public this because this thing is very dangerous. It works for me sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't work for me. But I can never encourage this. Because even me, myself, I see it as an addiction that I want to stop. So I can't give this as a story or say I made so amount from this today. But in that act, I be pro. Where they chop, where they were. You understand? If they give me money and they use that money when I get from that thing, they fund a lot of charity what they do. Sometimes I'll come out, I'll give 2 million. People will see me for road, I'll give them 1 million. I will do this, I'll send money, give my friends. Now that thing. So I told them. They said, okay, they checked, they saw proof. I said, the last money that came to my account, 6.8 million, I got it there. I said, check it. No be it, I know they hide anything. I am clean, check it. Boom, give them. That one passed. So at the end of the day, EFCC came with, so you say you have some people working with you inside the EFCC. I said, well, psychology is a game. It's a psychological game. So they asked me about Terry Akpala, DJ Tunes, said a lot of things. I shall explain that one to them. You know, there are a lot of things that I've exposed. They say, how did I get those information? I told them, you understand? I told them how I got it. So they found out that, if I say one or two things, no be one or two things. You don't understand? But leave that one aside, right? Now, it now got to Bobrisky. And I brought Bobrisky. Then I said that Bobrisky paid EFCC 15 million to remove money laundering charges. Then I said, it is not me that said, it is Bobrisky that said, not me. I am only a whistleblower that wants to create an awareness on the corruption that might be going on in the prison or the EFCC. So it is your duty to do an investigation on that. Why are you saying I said? So me and the man were talking. I said, okay, it seems you are trying to indict me. You understand? For me to say something, it's like you're looking for something on me. And I said, no, that they really want to know. EFCC want to clean the system. That they really want to know. They need my help. I said, the way you're sounding, nobody as if you need my help. But they are governments at the end of the day. I don't trust them. I don't go lie for you. I don't trust them. You understand? In as much as it is possible to say, if we work for ourselves tomorrow, maybe in the future, if we trust ourselves. But now I don't trust them and I know they also don't trust me. That one is just the truth. Anyways, brought Bobrisky video, they played it, you know, they were asking me questions that I made an allegation against EFCC here and I must clear it. I said, but in that same video, I also said that I would expect the EFCC to do a deep investigation on the matter. Do you understand? So they said, write it down. And I said, wait a minute. Why are you not asking me of that's your officer when they say, man, when I posted it by myself, that he knows Mercy Chinwo's husband. The two of them have done show, the EFCC prosecutor. Why you are not asking me of this guy? You have asked me everything but apart from this guy. Then I said, it's your wish now. If you want to write it, you write it. I said, no, you should ask me. You have been asking me other things. Ask me of this, your own person. They refused to ask me, and I also refused to write. I said, I will not write until the right time. Do you understand? I said, I will not write on that. So they now came, and then I said, and now I made a final accusation, and I said that EFCC, 90% of them are corrupt. That I must prove it now. And all of them were looking at me. They were just looking at me like, very fully well that they have my phone. I just said, okay, I'll prove it if all the EFCC staff will give me their bank statement. They'll bring their BVN. We'll know how much they earn in a month. They will know how much they make and how much they spend. Do you understand? From there, we can know the ones who get car, how long did they buy the car and everything. As soon as I said that, the guy said, well, the EFCC cannot give anybody their bank statement anyways. Let's leave that. Let's move on. Do you understand? Then we moved on. Then that one passed. Then we started talking one-on-one. And from there, okay, this one, that one, that one, this one, that one, that one. You know, spoke. We are all trying to help Nigerians here. They are not happy, obviously, with the way I have been bashing them continuously. And that was the main problem. For me, that's the main problem. And of course, they discovered tax evasion. And as for tax evasion, everybody, if they bring 80% of Nigerians, if you find out, say, they don't pay tax. Do you understand? So they say, pay us here. And I say, okay, that one don't hold me down, but this is my country. I go pay. So after that, we talk. They said they were going to bring bail condition. They did not give the first day. The second day, they did not give. The third day, that was when they now came and said, oh, they will release me today. So we entered. They said they were going to profile me. Only for them to snap me, my people. Snap me. Bah! She snapped me. I turn. I hear charges. What is the charges? Money laundering, tax evasion, naira mutilation. I tell them, oh, I said, bro, if we're going to get a relationship, I'm going to talk against this money laundering because I didn't launder money. I am not a launderer. I didn't launder no money. Laundering and money where person get from terrorism, drugs, trafficking, human trafficking and everything. Then when you now have those money, you now go and clean it up by telling people that you made it from a legit means. I don't do that. Tax evasion, I feel collect 100%. Say yes, because I did though. Now that I know I'll be paying my tax, remove it. There's no problem. Then in naira mutilation, una go court, go drag on herself. Now, mind you, I kept on telling them, I said, charge me to court. I want to go to court. Let's leave this place. So if you to keep me here, charge me to court. You know? But I don't know why. I think they want to do some form of investigation and all that. So they hold my phone. They held my phone. I thought I was going to collect it. I couldn't. Do you understand? Then when I came out, I found out that. Now, again, another reason why I would think they will not give me my phone. I think they might. EFCC, now don't they be my guys now. Make I know really, know everything I'll just put out there. Do you understand? Now don't they be my guys. Make I just move words. Because on Monday now, I'll be going to your office. So it's going to be very awkward and weird considering the fact that I don't come talk with him happen. You understand? It's going to be very awkward. It will be very awkward. You understand? It will be awkward. But we move on. We move on. So this is what happened. So we are going to go back to GT Bank. GT Bank is a simple question, right? We move. Don't play. Else you don't learn and you will learn the hard way.